Hey Shark fans, it's Melinda Marsalis. Welcome to Heard It on the Shark. I'll be your show host, and Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area is your show sponsor. Heard It on the Shark is a weekly interview show that airs every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on the Shark 102.3 FM radio station based in Ripley, Mississippi. Then it's released as a podcast on all the major podcast platforms. You'll hear interviews with the movers and shakers in North Mississippi who are making things happen. I'll talk to entrepreneurs, leaders of business, medicine, education, and the people behind all the amazing things happening in North Mississippi. When people ask you, how did you know about that? You'll say, I heard it on the Shark. Heard It on the Shark is brought to you by the Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area. We want you to get out and discover the historic, cultural, natural, scenic, and recreational treasures of the Mississippi Hills that are right in your backyard. And of course, we want you to take the Shark 102.3 FM along for the ride. Musical credit belongs to Hill Country Blues guitar legend Gary Burnside and the late great Buddy Grisham, playing Long Way Home from their album Acoustic Brothers, which was recorded at Sun Bear Studio in Ripley, Mississippi.
This program was recorded at Sun Bear Studio in Ripley, Mississippi.
Hey Shark fans, it's Melinda with another episode of Heard It on the Shark, and today I have on a phone call with me Mr. Trent Little, who is the host of the Reggie Little Outlaw Chuckwagon race taking place July 30th through August 3rd in Glenn, Mississippi. Trent, thanks for calling me today.
Thanks for having me.
I'm going to tell you, Trent, I got to brag just a little bit. I actually know what a Chuckwagon race is, because I attended one sort of by accident. Doing radio, you do all kind of weird stuff, and I attended one. It is the coolest thing, where they just race.
It's a lot of excitement.
Yes. So, but I don't want to explain what I saw. I want you to tell me basically what's going to happen at the actual Chuckwagon race.
Well, we're going to have 2 full days of Chuckwagon racing. But in addition to that, we'll have rodeos 2 nights. We'll have an extreme cowgirl competition. We'll have an organized trail ride one day. Trails will be open for horseback riding throughout the event, but we'll have an organized ride one day. Friday will be the extreme cowgirl competition. That's going to be a lot to see. It's going to be pretty much a full-day event. All girls compete just to see who's the best hand. They'll do everything from back at trailer to riding bulls and everything in between. Saturday, you'll the Chuckwagon races and the rodeo Saturday night. Sunday will be Chuckwagon races. We'll have live music Friday night and Saturday night. Introduction to Chuckwagon Racing Clinic sometime on Saturday. Just a lot of stuff, huge value for $1.
Okay, let's talk about value for $1. So tell me what it costs, and when you pay your ticket, what do you get?
Well, camping is free with admission, $80 for the whole week, Wednesday through Sunday, or $30 per day if you want a day pass.
So once you get in there, I assume there's food to buy and that sort of thing that's not included.
There will be food vendors set up. There will be merchandise vendors set up. We'll have a mechanical bull. Like I said, the music, everything's included. Of course, the vendors are extra. Price of the rodeo is included. No extra. I mean, everything's one price. You see it all.
Okay, so let's assume I'm going to come out there on Saturday and spend most of the day Saturday out there. Should I bring lawn chairs, maybe a blanket, a cooler?
Yes, all the above. A little tent, a little canopy tent if you have one for some shade. There is a lot of shade, but if you have your own, you can sit anywhere you'd like. But lawn chairs, your coolers, drinks, anything you'd like to bring. Okay,
and I know where Glenn, Mississippi is. I know where this location is, but we're talking to a wide audience, so tell us how to get there.
All right, we're about 12 miles east of Corinth on Highway 72. We're only about 3 miles off Highway 72. One turn, 3 miles, and you're there, turning in the driveway. We're 5 miles from the Tennessee state line, maybe 12 miles from the Alabama state line. If you're coming in from Memphis, we're an hour and 45 minutes from Memphis, hour from Muscle Shoals. Really easy to find, really easy to get to.
And I noticed, I read some of your Facebook page, and I noticed that this is a memorial to Reggie Little, who I don't know. So can you tell us a little bit about that? Reggie was my oldest brother. Reggie was the first one to bring Chuckwagon racing east of the Mississippi River. He held several races for several years at Loretta Lynn's, Seven Springs Lodge in Tuscumbia, just all over. He held several races. He passed away before he could ever have a race here, which is where he always really wanted to have a race. So we're kind of doing this as a memorial to him and hope to make it an annual event. I race on a race team. I'm a member of a Chuckwagon race team called the Trump Train. And
they have, if it weren't for them, this wouldn't be happening. They have pitched in, worked their butts off. We've worked on this place, and it's been a group effort, and I want to really give them a shout-out.
I'm so sorry for your loss, and I think that this is a wonderful memorial to him. That's great to make his dream come true like that.
Well, thank you. We're doing the best we can. We hope he'd be proud.
I know he will. Tell us again, give me a really short synopsis of the weekend. What's happening each day?
Okay, one more time. Wednesday, gates open on Wednesday. Vendors and campers will be coming in on Wednesday. Not much else going on. It's just kind of a setup day. Thursday will be an organized trail ride at 10 a.m. It's going to be about a 3-hour ride. Then after that, we'll have a lax afternoon. Thursday evening, we'll have DJ Kid Rock from Tuscumbia, Alabama, DJing and doing karaoke. Friday will be extreme cowgirl events, pretty much off and on all day. They'll have their field events in the morning. They'll have some other stuff during the afternoon, and then their arena events at night, which will be their bull riding, their bulldogging, barrel racing, such as that. We'll have live music after that. The Derek Cole Band from Waverly, Tennessee will be our entertainment for Friday night. Saturday, Chuckwagon races will kick off about noon. For that, we'll have kind of a lax afternoon again. The vendors and all will be open and available. Rodeo Saturday night, 6:30. After that, R.T. Reinhardt Band with Jack Lightning will be our band. And we've got a couple other entertainers, some local guys that are coming and going to sing with us and kind of add into that. Sunday will be Chuckwagon racing from 12 until it's done. And then that'll pretty much wrap up the event.
Okay, that's huge. $80 for the whole deal, $30 a day, free camping.
Right.
You can't beat that with a stick.
And it's all primitive camping now. You'll have to, your campers and living quarter horse trailers, you'll need generators. You'll need your onboard water capacity. Tents are welcome, but it's going to be hot.
Are there things that people can sign up for if they actually know how to do any of these things like a Chuckwagon or trail ride? Do they need to sign up in advance?
They will. For the rodeo contestants and the extreme cowgirl, they'll contact Matthew Howard or Miss Debbie Johnson at the Extreme Cowgirl 2025 Facebook page. They can find us, or they can contact them through us at the Reggie Little Outlaw Chuckwagon Race Facebook page. Anybody who's entering in an event, whether it be rodeo, Extreme Cowgirl, or the Chuckwagon Race, needs to contact us ahead of time and sign up. Debbie Johnson will handle the Extreme Cowgirl event contestants. Matthew Howard, also you can find him on Facebook or contact him through us, and we'll get you in touch with him. He'll be handling the rodeo contestants, and then I will be taking call-ins for all the Chuckwagon race contestants.
Okay, great. Awesome. And you can buy food and drinks on site. You don't have to bring your own if you don't, but you can bring a cooler if you like.
That's right.
Okay. Trent, this is going to be fantastic. I hope that you have just the absolute best event ever.
I hope so. It's been overwhelming, but it's been exciting at the same time. It's been scary, but we're getting a really good reception, really good feedback, a lot of support behind us. We're going to have a good time no matter what.
Hey, yeah, and I got to say, since I have actually witnessed this Chuckwagon race, if you don't want to do the whole weekend, run over there just long enough to go in, listen to some live music, and watch a Chuckwagon race because it's really cool. And I've seen the picture of y'all's fields where they're going to be racing, and it's awesome.
It's a beautiful place, beautiful place.
Okay.
It's been in our family. It's been in our family for almost 200 years.
That's amazing. That's so cool. I hope everybody listening is going to come out at least for a little while over the weekend and see what it's all about. You may get the bug and just want to start doing all this yourself.
Me too. There's going to be a lot of crowd-inclusive events. We're going to have some things for kids out of the crowd during the intermissions at the rodeo and the Extreme Cowgirl, some things that they can do that are a lot of fun, that are safe. It's just going to be a fun time for the whole family, from kids to grandparents. Okay,
everybody, this has been Trent Little, who is the host of the Reggie Little Outlaw Chuckwagon Race, July 30 through August 3 in Glenn, Mississippi. You can go to their Facebook page and find them. It's real easy to find. Trent, thanks so much for taking time to talk to me.
Thank you, I appreciate it so much.
All right, Shark fans, that's it for this edition of Heard It on the Shark. You can tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. to find out what's going on in Northeast Mississippi. If you have questions, comments, or suggestions for an interview, or if you want access to this interview, you can head over to our website, shark1023.com, and click click on that podcast tab. Keep it tuned to the Shark 102.3 and have a great rest of the day.
The Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area was established by the United States Congress in 2009 and represents a distinctive cultural landscape shaped by the dynamic intersection of Appalachian and Delta cultures. This intersection has produced a powerful concentration of nationally significant cultural icons, including King of Rock and Roll Elvis Presley, First Lady of Country Music Tammy Wynette, blues legend Howlin Wolf, civil rights icons Ida B. Wells-Barnett and James Meredith, America's favorite playwright Tennessee Williams, and Nobel-Laureate William Faulkner. The stories of the Mississippi Hills are many and powerful, from music and literature to Native American and African American heritage to the Civil War. The Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area supports the local institutions that preserve and share Northeast Mississippi's rich heritage. Begin your discovery of the historic, cultural, natural, scenic, and recreational treasures of our region by visiting the Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area online at MississippiHills.org.
This show is made possible by JC Media, LLC in Ripley, Mississippi. JC Media owns the Shark 102.3 Classic Rock FM radio station where the show is hosted, and Sun Bear Recording Studio where the interviews are recorded. We need your feedback and support. If you listen to the podcast on a player like iTunes, Google Podcasts, or Amazon Music, please subscribe to the show and leave us a review. We also have an email in which you can share your feedback. That email is theshark1023@gmail.com. Subscribe to our podcast on your favorite app or stream episodes online at shark1023.com/podcasts. Today's episode was produced by Melinda Marsalis. It was edited by Rick Williams and engineered by Chris Marsalis. The podcast technician is Joyce Grady.